So just starting off, I'll say, yes, we have a variety here because this one was interesting to me, although it doesn't quite fit what I'm looking for. So I figured I'd throw it in there. Starting off with the Neve socks, you have 16 regular AC outlets. You got your little button here. The cord has the ground and it's off to a side there. And then you have 3 USB and 3 USB-C, but they're actually, I had to put my glasses on. This is a USB-C 1, USB-C 2. This is USB-C 3, This is USB-C 1, USB-C 2. This is a 20 watt USB-C 3 and USB A1. And this is a USB A2, USB A3. So the C1, C2, C3, A1, A2, A3, they're just designators, I think. But what you do have is the 20 watt here for the C and the A. Overall construction on this one is really good. It is well made. By the way, all 3 of these are made in China. If you have an American option, I'd love to see it. And then the cord is 10 foot long on this particular one, which I think a long cord on these is very valuable. And then the main thing that you should be concerned about is what's the surge rating on these things? The surge rating on this is roughly in the 1 to 2,000 joule range, which is pretty good. Last in a big group of reviews, this one rates a 4.5 out of 5. So on the upper end. So this is the Lazone, and it has some benefits and some drawbacks. But let's jump into it. So it's got 12 ports. They're all on top, which can make things kind of confusing because if you have one of those weird adapters for whatever you're charging, you might not have the ability to use some of these. So that's kind of a drawback. It also has less of the USB-A and USB-C. These C's, both of them are 20 watt. So you actually have another 20 watt versus this one, right? So that's a bonus. But again, it's a negative because you only have 4 instead of 6 on this one. The other huge bonus for this one is this is a 4800 joule surge protector, whereas this one was around 1200. The cord on this one also has the ground, and it also comes out at the angle here. The cord on this is pretty nice. And then I'll say, I feel like this one is better made than this one is, but I don't really see anything wrong with it. And then the other thing I'll add is that this one has the mounting spots on it, whereas this one does not. Well, it has these little, I guess it does have mounting. It has grooves here, so I guess that would work. Forgot to mention the cord is 10 foot long. And in overall reviews, this one actually is a median at 4.7. So it's a little higher than the Neve socks. This is a Lazone 4.7, good reviews, lots of reviews, and 4,800 joules. I think this actually makes this one the winner, but we're not done yet. So this is the Antane desk mount, and it only has 5 AC outlets, but it has 6 USB A and C. 2 of these are fast chargers, so the 20 watt. And this one, I got this just because it's a little interesting to me, because you can slide this part on and clip it onto your desk. So it just sits on the side of the desk. And I think I'm actually going to use this for my computer downstairs. And I'll save one of the other 2 for the 3D printer. Running through it real quick, the construction on this is better than this one. And again, like the Neve socks over here is probably the best built one. And when I say built, I'm talking like the weight and construction of it. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's lighter, which makes me believe probably not as thick plastic. Then we go into the cord. The cord is the same. It goes off at an angle as well, which is nice, and it is a 10-foot cord. Surge protection is actually why we're here, and what do we got with this one? It is a 1200 to 1250 joules surge. So again, I guess if we're going in levels, lowest, middle, high. The Antane has really positive comments about the charging station for the USB-Cs, but overall, it comes in with a median rating of 4.4. So not the best on the block, not the worst. So out of the three, it's the lowest. So 4.4, 4.5, 4.7. I guess one more thing that I'll add real quick is that the cord on this one is not as good, or is not as robust as the one for the other two. I think this is a great option if you want something desk mounted. This is your durable one if you want a real durable with less options. And then if you want really good surge protection, I think the Lazone is the one with the 48 joule surge protection. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me in the comments. I answer all my questions all the time. I will get back to you within 24 hours usually. And please like and subscribe. It's how I grow. It's how I get things like this.